So, hello and welcome everybody for my weekly live stream. And we go deep on so many various topics. And you are a wonderful community because we are having great conversations, asking great questions, making great comments on those various topics. And today we're having a favorite topic: shoes galore. So what we're going to say about shoes, let me know if you're a shoe lady. Type shoe lady if you are a shoe lady. I am a shoe lady. But wait, so I start first. I am a shoe lady. My name is Marianne and I am a shoe lady. Yes, I am. So today we're going to do the shoes, but for my seasons. So we're having fall shoes and winter shoes. We may do something in 6 months' time for the spring and the summer. So what do we have here? We have a number of, I should have gone here. We have a number of shoes here that I put on the side to show you and talk about the various types of shoes, the various types of heels, the pointed toe or square toe, rounded toe, almond toe, that kind of thing, and which ones are great for outfits, which one to choose, which one not to choose, and talk about describe a bit the shoes. First of all, I want to show you what I have, what I'm wearing. I am wearing a midi length skirt, and I am wearing those slingbacks. You are in the way, and I'm wearing these. Admittedly, I am so sorry about that. I love slingbacks. I love the look of the slingbacks, but I must say that slingbacks, even though we see them everywhere at the moment, even for fall, which I don't think they are really a fall shoe per se, especially in the season it's getting rainy, but they are not really, to me, comfortable in a sense that the back keeps falling off. I don't know if it's because my foot is straight at the back or not, but this little piece seems sliding. Let me know in the comments if you get the same problem. Does the strap keep sliding off? If it is, just say, yes, sliding. To be honest, I would prefer these shoes, for instance, to be without a strap, and then they would become mules. I would much prefer that. But I don't wear these outside because it's clean. I just put talcum powder because they were making a little noise. Oh, that's a little tip for you. If your shoes make a little noise as you walk, put a little bit of talcum powder and problem solved. So that's a little tip for you here. So as we're talking outfit and shoes, why did I choose these shoes, for instance? Well, first of all, I am indoors, as I say, so I can wear something like that. Also, I love the detailing, and with the black, we're wearing a light shirt here, which has some écru or cream, and the shoes as well. So it can, it repeats the kind of color scheme, and the blouse has some black and cream, which goes with the black of the skirt and the shoe. What is it? You want me to show that? My husband making some strange gestures. So, okay, that means show you ladies the shoe. It is lovely. It's kind of a tweed here, and look at this. This is lovely, kind of jewelry there, and a low heel, which is nice. The low heel, kind of kitten heel, I like, and it's not too high, so it's comfortable apart from the strap. Okay, so what have we got next? So if you're wearing, so you can ask your question, but for instance, if you wear a long skirt like this or knee-length skirt, what else could you wear? Because we're going to talk shoes, but also what kind of shoes to wear with what we are wearing. because that's also interesting, yes? Especially interesting. Okay, so I could have worn knee length boots. So we have this high heel knee length shoe in black leather, which I've had. These are really vintage because I've had them for almost 24 years, I think. Or something flat like this. Not as you can see, they're very comfortable, ultra comfortable. Of course, they're flat, and the heel here and the sole are the kind of a rubber, so it's not too hard on the feet when you walk. Very comfortable, but obviously not as feminine. So you need to have a choice. Which choice shall I make? Where am I going? If I'm going to go for an evening out, I know I'll probably go with the car. My husband will be driving. He'll probably stop me in front of the venue. I can wear these, no problem, because I'm not going to walk far. If I've got to walk, I put those on. That kind of decisions. If I wore a different top, like a cream top or a white top, something lighter, I could have worn these. These are fairly new, absolutely love them. Where are they? I'm pushing the envelope with these, but the effect is absolutely amazing. Let's see them. Do you like this kind of? Look at that. That would be amazing. Yeah. I think it would have a fantastic effect also with shorter trousers or long trousers, but it's nice to show it a bit. What else? I could have worn these, because with a dress like this, if you wear something flat with a round toe, something like this, flat, these, or even these, something like that, because of the length, the look becomes not frumpy, but a little, as we say in French, mémérisant. That means it's kind of it's aging. So you have to be careful something like that, because already the skirt and the length makes the look a little bit aging. So you need something a little bit probably with a low vamp. A vamp. What is a vamp? This is this. This is the vamp, the front of the shoe. The higher the vamp, the less sexy it is. The lower the vamp, the sexier it is. I did not make that up. So this is a low vamp. It's low. You see more of the foot, therefore it's sexier. And you have stiletto heel, sexy, and it's pointy, it's sexier. So this is called a sexy shoes. So if I had a different blouse, I might wear something like this. Again, animal print, but this one is snake, and I prefer snake than leopard myself. It's everybody's choice, but so that would go, because it's a sexy shoe with a long skirt. So let's try it, because then it's not aging. So you can see still it's sexy. We see a little bit of foot, it's pointy, there's a heel, so that's not aging. As opposed to if I put on this one, for instance, so we have a combo of, well, first of all, the color is black, it's flat, the vamp is high, that is aging. A little bit, not quite there. You see the difference? If you might ask, what about an ankle boot? But the ankle boot, you probably see the top of the leg with an ankle boot. So we need something higher, for instance, a calf boot, which would be something like that. So the top of the shoe, top of the boot is hidden by the skirt. So it is a better look. but you have to try. You have to really have a good eye. You need to yeah, I've got my two same shoes. I don't walk around with one different shoe, one boot, one shoe. Don't know what I'm doing. So you need to decide and make the decision of, okay, which shoe to wear with this. Okay, so I either knee length or calf length or lower, but something like that. If I've got flat shoes, especially if you wear something like this, so no for me. But you make your own decision, everything, but while still knowing the effect on your body. Because we all have a favorite shoes, but if they don't look good with our outfit, better to wear something else. Okay. A question of heels. So we have flat, we have little heels, kitten heels, those block heels, which are very comfortable. They're a bit higher, but they're comfortable because your foot rests on something that's quite wide, as opposed to a stiletto, which is very narrow. So you may be wobbling if you don't quite know how to walk in them, and that would be more tiring to the body because you have to be more you have to be balancing yourself. Also, what is not something that is you must not disregard is the toe style. It is very important. I don't have one here. I have one here. Actually, these. And you have even worse than that. These are square. So they cut your foot in a square way. And some are even squarer, with the sharp edges. So they cut your foot literally like this. So they are not feet lengthening, they are not leg lengthening because of that. Okay. But look at the difference now between these and these. When you have these on your foot, it is a lengthening. You can see, I am sure, when you wear them, you can see even now as I'm showing you, the eye will go all the way down to the tip, and therefore you think, oh, that lady's got really long legs. But here, that won't work the same. Okay? So it's something to consider. What else? Something we like in France is two-tone shoes. I don't know if you like the two-tone shoes. I have a few of them. We really like them. And for instance, it's a really good way as well. I've got these and these. I've got a few two-tones. These are old as well. I used to wear them at work. I wouldn't now all day long, but then I was younger. You may ask, how do you wear that, Marianne? Is that really good? I tell you yes. Because for instance, if you wear something in this color and something else in this color, let's say a cream top with a pair of beige trousers or beige skirts or something, or beige trousers, and then you wear these, it just pull the look together. You have one of each colors that you're wearing in one item. It pulls the outfit together in the colors. So that's really good. And keep putting those slingbacks. Not a fan, but so voila. If you have the question as we go along, I can show you other things, but I said the most thing. Usually most of my shoes are leather because they can breathe, especially for winter because your whole foot is in it with a pair of socks. So you don't want to wear plastic things, especially if you walk a lot. And usually last longer because of being in leather. And they can be repaired easier. So now, please ask me your questions and make your comments. But now, that shoe emergency. We had it is that shoe emergency is from Lynette, who says, I have a real problem finding elegant shoes to fit my EEE fit feet, which means she have that's a wide fitting. I often have to wear Crocs to go everywhere. It's so upsetting. Can you help me, madam? Please, can you help me? So for me, I heard Crocs, and it is, for me, an emergency. And there was something really, really good from Shelley Williams, who said, no Crocs, no stocks. So thank you, Shelley. So let's remember, no Crocs, no stocks. That means no Crocs, no, don't wear stocks. Don't wear Crocs and don't wear Birkenstocks. As you know, I'm not a fan of Birkenstocks either. I know many of you, maybe. So no Crocs, no stocks. So poor Lynette, she cannot find good shoes. But Lynette, do not despair. Marianne is here for you. I have found a couple of brands that cater for either problem feet or wide fitting feet that have, if you have bunions, if you have, any problems with feet, you have these two brands. You have Soul Bliss. So maybe my helper can write the name, Soul Bliss, and we have another one called Kala Shoes. And they cater for wide fitting and other ladies with foot problems. So I hope that will be helpful for you, Lynette. So no more Crocs, my lovely lady, because their shoes look amazing. So what else? Oh, by the way, we've just had fiber optic cable put in, which means that from now on, we have really fast connection. So there shouldn't be any hiccups or this and that. It should be hyper fast. Hallelujah, I say. So, by the way, if you are a new person coming to a live stream, if you have never seen me before, I hope I don't frighten you. I am myself. I am, as nice as they come. What you see is what you get. And here in this community, in this my French Chic ladies community, we are all very nice. Every lady is lovely, friendly, supportive. You can talk to each other, have conversations. Everybody is lovely. And it's something that I want to carry on. So you are very welcome to us, very welcome to my live streams. Welcome to the channel and to watch my videos. Please don't be shy. Give us a comment if you're new, and don't forget to ask your questions as well. And I hope you will follow us in a live stream, because I've got many ladies here. You can say me right now who follow me every week, that they're waiting for my live stream, and they probably have breakfast with me or having a cup of coffee. Today, the cup of coffee, no cup of tea, but a glass of water. So next, I was talking about heel highs before, but I know that many of you cannot wear heels because you have bunions or problem feet, or maybe you get tired feet or something. So I did a video on bunions a few weeks back, and lo and behold, nobody watched it. Hardly anyone watched it. So it was not popular at all, because I was planning on, if that was going to be a popular video, I was planning to do a series of videos like this, but with other foot problems, because many of you comment that I have foot problems, but nobody watched it. So maybe there's no interest, so I won't do it again, but maybe I can do something else on the video, or maybe we can talk about foot problems on the live streams. That's so funny. So, a comment from Cheryl. She says, snake is neutral. Yes. And that's a good thing about the snake print. can see I've got a few. I've got also a pair of loafers. So you can see the print here, but as you go far away, it becomes like a neutral, a mix of neutral colors, and it goes with absolutely everything. My snake print court shoes that I show you is my heels. I've worn them so many often with outfits. It goes with almost everything. They are fantastic shoes to have. So yes, Gerald, I totally agree. From JLJ, you are right. The more vamp on the shoe, the less sexy. I never thought of that. It's all about the cleavage. So it's the toe cleavage. Toe cleavage. So the lower the vamp, think of it as a cleavage, the sexier it is. And the higher it is, the less sexy it is. But it has, you don't always want or need sexy shoes. Okay. And especially with trousers, you can wear them, but sometimes they can be hidden by the hemline. But if you wear a skirt or dress, you can have a shoe with a low vamp, so it looks sexier. The look is sexier, more feminine because of that low vamp, because we can see your leg all the way down to the front of the shoe. Oh, I've got something else I wanted to say about these Chanel style shoes. And also with these, it has the same thing. It has the front of the shoe, toe cap, if you like, dark. So, because in the olden days, shoes were just a color all the way in. But Coco Chanel thought, okay, I want my shoes to be worn for the day and for the night. But if you wear them for the whole day, especially if they're light color like these, white or cream, they're going to be dirty at the front. So she thought, let's make the front of the toe cap dark, black, for instance, to start with, so that even if they get dirty or a little bit damaged with walking in the streets of Paris, because let's not forget that many streets of Paris are still paved, but in the olden days, it was all paved. So they would get very dirty. So because she wanted her shoes to be worn for the day and the evening, the toe cap was created. Ingenious. No? What do you think of that? From Cynthia, I have 2 arthritic knees and bad pain. Oh, so sorry about that. What shoe can I wear that is stylish? Well, that's a good question, Cynthia. Arthritic knees and bad pain. So I presume that wearing with heels would be difficult. So you need some shoe that gives you, because of the pain in your knees, you need something that gives you good balance. And this is why something with a good flat sole, I'm thinking about something like this, might be comfortable. These shoes are from Clark's. Many of you must know Clark's. I bought these, and they are well padded everywhere. At the back, at the side here, you can see here, it's the leather. Look at here, it's all padded all the way in, and also you have the shape here of the foot. It is so well done. And instead of, for instance, wearing sneakers, you can wear something like that has a really good supportive rubber sole, so you don't feel so much, well, your knees won't feel so much the pavement, and your feet will be much encased in it, much more comfortable. But also have a look at Soul Bliss and Kala shoes to see what they have, because they probably have something for you. So I hope that's helpful for you, Cynthia. Oh, don't forget, by the way, shoes. I've said that many times on my videos and whatnot. Shoes are considered accessories, yes. But to me, they are another main piece of your outfit. And they are as important as your shirt, your trousers, your jacket, or your dress. But they are supposed to be accessories. So, as they are considered accessories, I need to remind you that they are the THE in capital letters and bold, the main or the most important accessory of your outfit. It is not your earrings. It is not your necklace. It is not the rings, your watch. It is not your scarf. It is not your hat or your bag. It is the shoe that you wear. These are the most important of your outfit. If you get the wrong shoes for your outfit will not look right. Whereas if you have the wrong scarf, if you have a wrong bag, okay, it would, okay, it could look better. It is not half as much a difference than if it is the shoes. Let's do a little demo. Okay, so I'm wearing this skirt. Okay, right. I've got these shoes. They're nice. Now let's wear long shoes. So let's pick this. So I'm wearing loafers. I love loafers. These are beautiful loafers. That doesn't mean that the shoes by themselves are horrible. It means that you didn't pick the right one for the outfit. So okay, now can you see? Can you just see how wrong they are? They're so wrong. My husband is laughing. They are so wrong that really it's almost, I think all my ladies are gonna jump off the live stream. No, it is wrong. It is wrong. Okay, wrong shoes. Okay, but wear the right shoes again, and the outlook and the result is completely different. Completely different. For instance, let's do something else with the bag. Let's wear this little bag. That goes, it's a silver bag. Yeah, nice. Woo-hoo. I love it. But get another bag that's wrong. Okay, we're gonna wear that. I would not wear this bag with it. But the outfit is still good. You see, so even though the bag is wrong, that has not got as such an impact, as much of an impact as the shoes that we saw before. Okay? And the bag, you can put it down, put it away. When you walk, you don't actually see too much, or it's at the back. But the shoes, they're part of your outfit. Okay? Keep that in mind, because it does make such a difference. And also, let's not forget that at the moment it is the trend, it is the fashion to wear the wrong shoes or ugly shoes. That compounds the problem. If you wear ugly shoes, they are ugly at the beginning to start with, and you put them on with a nice outfit. Well, it's not going to enhance your outfit. Okay. From Carol, how should you wear the white Clarks that you have when you are petite? When you are petite, that was a good question, because I don't know, many of you may not know, but I have countless courses and masterclasses on how to to dress, for instance, for your body shape, if you're petite or if you're plus size, etc. And one of the main thing is to think as well as in proportion. So if you're petite, you need to get things in proportion with the size of your body. So if you're petite, and if, for instance, if you're not that big, for instance, these may feel a little bit too big for the overall silhouette, for overall body. Okay, so these may be too large. The same as sometimes some trainers are huge, so these may be too big. And that was a really good question to think about, which I had not even. There's so many things to say about shoes, and as I go, I'm thinking about other things. So yes, these may be a little bit too big overall. So it may be better to wear as a petite, to wear shoes that are daintier. That's a shoe that is daintier. That's a shoe that are daintier, for instance, loafers, not as wide. You can see that the difference. I mean, it's the same size, they're mine, but look at the size of the shoe. That's a good exercise, actually. So look, this one is much larger. Okay. So go for daintier shoes, pointier shoes, something a little bit narrow at the front, as long as they're comfortable, that kind of thing. These will be narrow as well, and these even narrow looking. These are a pair of sneakers, but they're called nice, nice sneakers, and you can wear them with normal trousers. Although these are too wide. Brogues as well. Derby. So they're narrow as well. They're not as thick as these. But look at the difference. Oh my gosh. So yes, that's something to think about as you get dressed if you're petite. Very, very good, Carol. From Cheryl, I am into flesh tone shoes. And the good thing about flesh tone shoes, or nude shoes as we call them, is that you can find now various nude colors, nude shades that are closer to your skin tone, and then they almost disappear from view, and then your leg appears longer. I'm going to show you. Where are they? I've got these. I've had them for, God, how long? 15 years or something like that. They're from AK Bennett. They do very good shoes. So they're nude shoes. Light nude. So always buy the nudes that are closer to the color of your skin. And then you hardly see them. So a good way as well to wear with that, for instance, so that your legs appear longer than if I wear a pair of stilettos in black. And we're going to have a look now. Actually, there's another good question. So that lengthen the legs, but if I wear black, what happens? What happens to the length of my legs? Okay, so it goes very well with the look. It looks very nice, but you can see that my legs are shorter. Okay, so in order to see it, let's wear one of each. I mustn't go out like that. Okay, please remind me. I've got two different shoes on. People might be wondering, what's wrong with Marianne? She's wearing two shoes. So one shoes, the black one, and now the nude. You can see that with these, my legs appear longer. So it's one of those tricks, because let's not forget that, and I love teaching that. Let's not forget that style is an optical illusion. It's an optical illusion. You appear taller, you appear shorter, you appear wider, narrower, feminine, masculine. You appear with a large bust or small bust. You can change your shape with what you wear, with style, and that is one of the beauties of it. You can be creative. So with shoes as well, it's an optical illusion. The length of my legs don't change because I'm wearing these shoes or that shoes, but they appear. The eye sees longer legs or shorter legs. Yes. What do you think of that? I love that. I think it's so exciting. I think it's fabulous. Thank you, Cheryl. That's great. Cheryl, sorry. I love that. Marilyn, a question. How to style classic black penny loafers? So I've got a pair here. Basically, with so many things, especially good with trousers, with jeans, but also if you wear something short. If you wear a short dress, a short skirt, that's what we do in France. We tend to wear something like that. So you can wear them with socks now. In the winter, you can wear black tights, black opaque tights with these. Why do we tend to wear flat shoes in France with short skirts? I mean, when I mean short skirt, would be here, mid-thigh here or higher for younger women, but for us, that above the knee, that's the knee here, a little bit high. It's because you don't want to appear. If you wear a short skirt, high heels, it looks a little bit. It's too much. For us in France, it's too much. So in order to tone that down, to tone the look that a mini skirt or macro skirt can give, you wear flat shoes. Therefore, it is played down, if you like. So that's how we do it. But with trousers and jeans, they look fabulous. So it's a step above. They're still flat, but it's more than a couple of steps above. It's smarter, more stylish than sneakers. Sorry, can I have one of my senior Chihuahua, Coco, who's snoring. Bless his little heart. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, nice Peanut. He's my younger Chihuahua. He's snoring. Bless him. From Verity, I need a pair of knee-high boots and want either leather or weatherproof cloth like Vivia. Oh, Vivaya, I think. But I am stuck between black or navy. How do I choose? I can't buy both colors. I would recommend black, even if you wear blue a lot, because it's going to be more versatile than navy blue. So I would go with black. From Candy, share info on these great white slim bags. Zara. Oh, the ones I'm wearing. They're from Zara. They're from Zara, Candy. But I've had them for a couple of years, I think. Yeah? I've had them for a couple of years, so I don't think they'll have them at the moment. If you want to know the brands of the shoes I have here, let me know, and I will show you or give you let you know. From Jill, not sure if this is the right live to ask this, but what are your thoughts on matching your shoe color with your bags? Well, I think it's a perfect question. We're talking about shoes, so that's perfect. It's perfect, Jill. What are my thoughts on matching my shoe color with your bags? Well, I don't mind matching my shoe color with my bags, but it's also okay if I don't have the same color of bags with my shoes. Now we do that. So, you are free, in my mind, you are free to match or not match. As long as everything goes well with your outfit and create harmoniously, visually harmonious outfit. I should say it. Oh, I received a super chat. Thank you, Solomon Overhead, for your super chat. You are very, very kind, and that supports my channel. Thank you very much. Okay, from Cynthia. I love a small bag, but I carry so much with me. Water and medication. Getting older sucks. It certainly does. Certainly does. It does suck, Cynthia. Which is why this community is so good for us, because we are supporting each other. If you have a question, you can ask me, you can ask your other community members, your other French Chic ladies, and we share our tips, and we make each other more confident. For larger bags, what do I have? Something that you can carry water and medication. So water, a small bottle like that, I suppose. So I have, let's talk bags now, not as interesting as shoes, but let's talk bags. Just okay. You're going to love this one. It's a fluffy one. It's a fluffy one. So everything doesn't have to get cold. I got that last year. But I hardly used it because it wasn't very cold last year. What have I got? Well, this one is too big. I have like a tote like this. Street. You can put all sorts in there. What have I got? This tote is really good. Yes, that I've been using it quite a lot. I think that's it in big. Oh, and this one. That's the big ones I've got. This one from Aspinall of London. And that carries a lot. And this one from Cambridge Satchel. Has a big tote as well. But this one closes, which is nice, but not as big as the other. You can put a lot in it. I bought that to put in. Oh. Yeah, it's true that the bags. This one is good. I mean, they're both good. But what I like in this bag, I'm going to tell you the difference, is that this one is wider than that one. And this one contains a lot, contains more, but it's narrower, but longer. So that can be a better choice. You know, if you want something that's not too wide, have something like that, that's narrower but longer. The leather is beautiful. I hope that's helpful for you, my lovely ladies. Cynthia. Okay, from Jane. The Clark shoes would look great with wide leg pair of trousers. Yes, I have some similar. I love them with my white pants. Yes, I have worn them with my white pants. From Lisa, I took my daughter to train for work this morning and wore monochrome cream outfit / knitwear with a black trench coat and white kid sneakers. It felt so chic. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And when you feel chic, when you look chic, you feel chic. You feel so much better. You tend to smile to others, and your happiness expanded to the world. That's energy. That's positive energy, lovely energy that you. It's like some love that you send into the world. I love that. Wonderful, Lisa. Wonderful. From Balint, what color type is you, Marianne? I don't subscribe to color theory. I use the French Chic color test. You put a color there, and if you look great, it suits you. From Cosmo, beautiful Marianne. A question: What is the visual impact of socks in loafers? In which degree shall they match my clothing? I love hearing your suggestion. I'm going to have to do a demo. So let's have a look. Let's find some socks. Let's find some loafers, which I have. I have a number of loafers. I love loafers. So my socks. Socks. Oh, this one is brand new. Oh, maybe not pink. Oh, this one as well. I've got a new pair of socks here. I've got from my friend Adeline. I love shiny shoes, shiny socks. I think they look nice on the feet. So let's have a look. I'm going to try a pair of socks with loafers and one without socks so that we can have a look. The effect. What do you think? Right. Lovely. Right. So I need the other loafer that we have. So no socks on this one. And socks with that one. Because everything is shown with socks at the moment. Okay. Forget now that I'm wearing this long skirt because I know it doesn't go. So it is not about that. Is just in case I wore something like this. So that's the effect. Well, it reminds me of when I used to go to school. We used to put socks, really put them high like that to be nice and warm. Or Mummy did it for us. Mama did it for us when we were too small. But here they show us at the moment everywhere. They show us socks that are put down a little bit like this, and then, with dresses. I'm not a big fan. For me, so I do put socks in the loafers, of course, but I wear jeans or trousers. I'm not keen on that look, to be honest. This is a nice look for the summer. Many French people wear their loafers like that. As long as your loafers are comfortable, you can. But and then you can wear something a little bit shorter. It just here does not shock us, or those 7/8 trousers which are a little bit cropped straight, but they stop here. In France, they wear shoes like that, especially loafers with no socks. But myself, I would not wear the socks like that and a skirt. Even if it was high like that, I don't really like the look. I don't know if it's because I'm older or something. I don't know. I just don't like that. But I love my socks. Okay, where are my shoes? One here. And where's the other one? I've lost it. There it is. So, let me know if you love socks as well. So, I hope that was helpful for you, Cosmo. I hope that was helpful for you to look at loafers with socks and without socks and the effect they have. They do have a big effect. But maybe you have to be younger. I don't know. From Cynthia, what would you wear with a long skirt if you can't do heels? A good question. Something pointy. So nothing square foot, because that's going to really, it's not going to enhance. So you need to think, okay, I'm wearing a long skirt, so I'm hiding a lot of legs, all the way to, mid-leg or the calf or even lower. I love long skirts, to be honest. I'm such a big fan. So you need to think, okay, what kind of shoe can I wear if it's flat? What will enhance this? Because we know a long skirt, as I said before, it can be aging, and sometimes can be even look a little bit frumpy. So we've got to be careful. So what is the antithesis of that? So a shoe with, in flat shoes, something pointy, I think. Something that's going to show more of the vamp. So if I wear something like this, or a loafer, it's going to go quite high up on the foot. All right, let's try that again to remind you. It's going to go quite high, so you can see the difference it does to the silhouette, doesn't it? It's more clumpy, I think, but maybe because it's black. So let's try another color. So I have here some nude loafers in suede that I've had a few years before it became the trend of suede. Oh no, these are heels. Okay. Okay, but what if they were flat? What if they were flat? That may not be as bad because you see the foot there. What else can we do? What else can I try in flat? Oh, I've got, let's try these. Again, flat, but silver. Oh, yeah. That's not as bad for some reason. Could be because of the color. It's not as bad as the black. I'm still not fan, but these again, so comfortable. This from LK Bennett. So comfortable. I've had them for a few years now. Leather. Their shoes are really well made. They made shoes before they made clothes. Nice. What else have I got? These. So these now, they're pointy, low vamp. So Mary Jane with a little strap in the middle, flat. They look nicer. They look nicer because we see more of the foot. So you see here, it's not cut. You see some part of the foot here. It could be better if there was no strap, because the strap cuts your foot in the horizontal. What about? I'm thinking of that now. Oops. So I've got ballet flats, which I don't wear very often, I must say. So that could be, the ballet flat could be an option. But be not too much in the middle of fall and winter, because they're not really fall and winter shoe. Oh, you have that one. Not a fan. These are probably nicer. They're beige with the front black toe, which I think it's nicer than the completely nude one. Let me know which one you prefer. I think this one might be the best so far because the foot is narrow in it, so it creates a narrow end of leg, if you like. It's not something really wide. If you have something really wide and clumpy, these, for instance, or these, it's quite wide. So these might be the best bet so far. What else have I got? Yes, in flat. That would be it. And that would be it. I did not try. I know that they've got a heel, but I did not try these with that skirt. So they look nice as long as the skirt does not uncover them. But if you want to wear black opaque tights, then you would not see them. That looks nice as well. But yes, for the flat shoe, you need something narrow, as we have noticed. narrow shape on the foot, so that does not make the foot clumpy, and narrow. What do you think, ladies? So I hope that was helpful for you, Cynthia. Let me know. From Althea, can you wear brogues in winter? Well, good question. Because brogues have little holes in the foot, like those, my white ones I've shown you. So at the moment I have them here because it's just the beginning, but in the winter I would not wear them because you have the perforations for respiration. So more for the spring, some part of the summer if you don't have a really hot summer, and for the beginning of autumn. I hope that's helpful for you, Althea. Cynthia, what about the 3-color rule with shoes? Well, yes, the shoes will, you have to do the 3-color rule with the shoes as well. The shoes are an integral part of the outfit. Therefore, whatever you see has the 3-color rule. And whether it's the handbag, a scarf, or the shoes, the boots, whatever it is, maybe not something so small as that, but as a jewelry, but main accessory like that, especially the shoes, needs to be within the 3-color rule. Another question from Lauren. When you say pointy toe on flat shoes, do you mean sharp point or is it slightly rounded? Okay. Well, good question. Good question, Lauren. So we have, let's have a look. So we have that, and we have the almond. So I'm going to show 3 different toe. Okay, this one is not flat, but we're looking at the toe. So this one is an almond toe. So it's in between a round toe and a pointed toe. And I think this one, you can wear with everything. This one, the pointed toe that I was mentioning before. So this one's really pointy, this one really. So the pointier it is, the longer your foot or your leg appears. And this one is a kind of rounded. Not too rounded, but it is rounded. So, but the good thing with that was that it is narrow to the foot. So it's not clumpy. Oops. I have to pick up on my shoes afterwards. Thank you, ladies. Oh, you wanted to know the brands. Let's have a look. Ralph Lauren. This one's the FPC, they're not very expensive shoes from locally. These are from a French brand, Minelli. These are Jonac, French brand again. These are Bali. I don't see it here. B-A-L-L-Y. I've got the name somewhere there. No. B-A-L-L-Y, Bali. Fantastic quality. These bobbies, aren't they gorgeous? Bobbies. Mango. They're in suede. Lovely. Clarks. Jonac. Again. Hobbs. It's British. Jonac. Dune. This was one of my best purchases in shoes, versatility-wise, and value. Cost per wear, cost me nothing, because I've worn it so often. This one, where are they from? Galerie Lafayette. These are lovely as well. Galerie Lafayette in Paris. Did I say Jonac? I think I said this one. These Hoggle, I've had them for quite a few years, 4 or 5 years at least. These. LK Bennett, Mango, these as well. Oh, amazing purchase, so versatile. These from Clark's, so comfortable, beautiful. These LK Bennett. Timberland. Oh, these are so comfortable. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Timberland. These EPC again from a local shoe shop. These are Tamaris from France. These are from, I think it's Zara. Zara. These are M Moustache. It's suede. And these are Jonac. Voilà. Voilà. And of course, we live on a farm. We have animals and horses and stuff. So I also have my welly boots and my riding boots. So from Patricia, colored hose with color matching shoes. I am not a fan of colored pantyhose or colored tights. I prefer them black or gray or navy blue or something like that, a neutral as opposed to colored. That's my preference. From Paula, those boots are awesome for horse riding. Yes, but these are my riding boots. These are from, what are they from? Ariat. These are from Ariat. And they need cleaning. Cynthia asked, Marianne, do you live in Paris? No, I live in Normandy. I live in the peninsula in the north of France, next to Brittany. About 20 minutes from landing beaches and about 3 hours from Paris by train. So I can go to Paris, and I have gone to Paris for the day many times. So this is really good, actually. I can go to Paris for the day. If I take the train here at 6 or 7 a.m., I arrive there for breakfast, and I can shop, visit something, go to the shops. My husband, we can have lunch, and we can do some more shopping or do a visit or something, and then go back, and we can be home at 8 p.m. So that's really good. Something I wanted to give you, my lovely husband, my lovely helper, is going to give you as well the link to a free book for you and as a gift. And it is the A to Z guide to French Chic. The A to Z guide to French Chic. So from each letter, I have written something about French Chic, and that can give you a little outlook on French Chic style. So I hope you'll enjoy that. And it is 5:07. Oh, that was fantastic. So I think that's it for our live stream for today. So you have been absolutely lovely, my lovely ladies. Lovely, my lovely ladies. Thank you again, Solomon Overhead, for your super chat. That is very kind of you. We have talked a lot about shoes. Let me know what else you would like to talk about on a future live stream. Again, please choose your shoes with care because they are a main part of your outfit. The slimmer and narrower the shoe, the slimmer your foot will appear. So stay chic, my lovely ladies. And remember, no croc, no stocks. Au revoir, you take care. Bye.